It's believed that Jesus died at the age of 33. If we count his life in days, we are talking about 12,000 days. But the writers of the Gospels dedicated most of their work to only 1,100 days of Jesus' life. In other words, his last 3 years of life. Today, I would like to talk to you about one of those difficult days that Jesus went through in his life, the day he was betrayed by Judas. Luke chapter 22 verse 2 through 5 says, "And the chief priest and the teacher of the law were looking for some way to get rid of Jesus, for they were afraid of the people. Then the devil entered Judas called Iscariot, one of the 12, and Judas went to the chief priest and the officer of the temple guard and discussed with them how he might betray Jesus. They were delighted and agreed to give him money. He consented and watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over to them when no crowd was present." Jesus was focused on his mission to save the humanity through his death. I cannot imagine how frustrated it was to be betrayed. Maybe this could have been a good reason to stray away from the mission of saving the world, but Jesus never lost focus. There are a couple of things that I would like to reflect on. The first is the fact that the one who betrayed Jesus was not a stranger. It was one of his disciples from his close circle. When we think of treason, the least we think about are the people closest to us. But if Jesus makes something clear to us, is that this can also happen. Now, what is the invitation that Jesus makes us? The first thing is not to lose focus in our mission. Why and what are we here for? People sometimes prefer to go to different churches and find perfect community of faith, but that should not be the case. We should be mature enough to live time of joy, but also time of disappointment. And may that never take our eyes away from Jesus. Now, the second invitation that Jesus makes us is to have Judas at our table, and not to reject him or take him out. In other words, to love him, knowing that the grace of God can work in that life. It is difficult. Yes, it is difficult. It is painful. Yes. But God is gonna be with us in that process. We will always find Judas in our life. But how are we going to react? That is the more important thing. Think about it, church. God bless you.